Chapter 22, Slow Motion. The background behind slow motion. Slow motion was initially inspired by our first date back in 2016. Living in the United States with a New Zealand accent is both a blessing and a hindrance. Americans either found it alluring or difficult to understand. Either way, I've always been rather awkward, so I concocted a list of first date questions to ask, just in case things got weird. Amidst a rather intense conversation around the state of the country and world, I asked one of those questions at this date. If you could live in any make-believe world, where would you live? The answer? I would live in perpetual slow motion, because everything is epic in slow-mo. I couldn't think of anything more frustrating than perpetual slow motion, but nonetheless, I thought it was a fun concept for a song title. The songwriting process for slow motion. The next night, I was watching the film The Fault in Our Stars, and the concept of bottling stars intrigued me. Let's talk about saving the world and all of the complications. I'm in love with this moment, counting my bottled stars, holding on, living in slow motion. Every dream, it lasts a lifetime. Every dream with you. The song slowly came together, about finding that one person in the world who, despite the insanity, helps to block out the chaos. That person could be a partner, your child, your friends, your cat, whoever. The key thing is that in a world where everything feels inside out and upside down, it's incredibly special, incredibly rare to find that one person who makes everything slow down and feel better. How slow motion saved me. While the song came together easily, I didn't quite understand the magnitude of what I was writing. Sure, it's a nice concept finding someone who helps to block out the noise, but this was written in 2016. I didn't fully appreciate what that noise sounded like back then. Of course, 2016 was an election year, and politically the country seemed to be getting more and more unstable. But I didn't actually get the opportunity to release slow motion until 2020, the timing of which was uncanny. I had partnered up with a recording label called Orpheus Music and recorded the song alongside my bandmates at the time, Joey J Drums and DJ Reality Check. But the music video was taking a while to plan out and organize. And then, of course, COVID hit. How could we possibly create a powerful and beautiful music video amidst a pandemic where no one was allowed out of their houses for a few months? With some ingenuity, we put together a concept of my fans from around the world dancing and having a good time in quarantine, followed by those same fans holding up signs with messages of hope and empowerment and solidarity. Often, those fans were in their bubble with that one person or several people who helped slow down the noise, which fit perfectly with the concept of the song. What came out of this project was a gorgeous recording and video that helped me understand the value of the closest people in our lives. For those who we spend time with in quarantine, would help shape our mindsets for how we respond to both isolation and chaos. Quarantine brought a whole new meaning to the saying, "You are who you spend your most time with." And if it weren't for this song or 2020, I don't think I would have learned that lesson quite so poignantly. Activity. I'm a huge fan of quotes and messages of empowerment. For our beliefs become our thoughts become our words become our actions become our habits become our values, and our values become our destiny. That's a quote from Mahatma Gandhi. What quotes and words of encouragement do you and your friends live by? What values do you share? How do you make sure that when the world is in chaos, you have each other's backs and support one another?